So, a Captain America, not Captain America. We've got a new look at the Falcon. We've got a new look at Captain American Falcon's costume with all the padding. And we've got some awful, stupid plushies that are
Can we
going
get
on Captain America.
offended? Can we get offended because he's not black? Please.
Who's not black?
The new Falcon.
Oh, no, he's not black, is he? He's Latino, I guess.
I don't know what the fuck he is, but he ain't the Falcon.
No, so basically, here it is. Look, here's...
Yeah, I have a better picture here if you want it.
Well, yeah, Chuck the picture on the screen, my dude. But here's a picture of Falcon and the old Falcon, and look at the padding. Look how bad the Captain America costume is now versus what we used to get. The Captain America original costume was significantly better than this, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
like, it was significantly better
by leagues. I mean, it makes him look kind of unmanly. And yeah, this thing just looks bad. When this got sent to me, I'm like, this can't be real. And then they also sent me the picture from the McDonald's thing too. And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, that is horrid looking. And people have been making Condor Man memes and shit.
Yeah, actually, the Condor Man suit looks better.
It does. It does. Like, this is dumb. Like, you already had Falcon. What the hell are we doing?
Yep.
Help me figure this out. Dumb. Somebody.
You get rid of Falcon to make him Captain America to then bring in another Falcon. What was the point?
It makes no sense whatsoever.
Also because Captain America also still has Falcon wings.
Why?
So look, you can see them. He's got his Falcon wings.
And actually, you know what other people have been saying besides Condor Man? He looks like basically like Michael Keaton did in Spider-Man.
Vulture. He does. Yeah, he looks like Vulture. Terrible. This is Captain America 4, ladies and gents. This is what we're getting. Honestly, it's genuinely like just no one's putting any effort into anything now. They just don't care.
This is the dumbest shit. There is a Captain America 4 that we'll never get to see. Clobby's in the chat. I bet you he'll agree with me in this, even if he wasn't that big of a fan of how things rolled out. Here's your Captain America 4. Cap had to go back in time and put all those stones back, remember?
Oh, I still don't know why they haven't done that. It's beyond.
Duh! There's a whole movie, maybe even a trilogy in that, because guess what happens somewhere in that point? He's going to come face to face with the Red Skull again. He's got to go back in time in places where he's at, where he can't be seen. He's got to also come through history without fucking things up. Sorry, messing things up the whole time. So there's a story to be told there. Who cares about Anthony Mackie as Falcon America when he was already the Falcon? And the Falcon is already a well-known character, probably, arguably, if you take the X-Men off the table, the second or third most well-known black character in Marvel Universe.
People liked him as Falcon. He was all right as Falcon. There was never an issue with him as Falcon.
And then Clobby, thank you. I wasn't sure if that would work, but I was saying the same thing. I'm like, I'm looking forward to that movie. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens when he goes to put back the stones. It would be interesting.
Yeah, that is an interesting story. And it's also a way where after, say, Endgame, for instance, you could continue tangentially in the same sort of, you're not immediately like after Endgame, there was a distinct sort of black hole of motivation and drive from Marvel, right? They didn't really know what they were doing. Having that as the next movie after Endgame, just have that as the next one, would have been a fantastic way to sort of take a nice breather in the universe, but still feel like you're not losing the momentum, but still, actually lose the momentum. It would have been a really, really nice way narratively in universe to sort of, dip your toes back in, still be there. And then, then you could hit the ground running elsewhere with other things. You could sow more narrative threads during that time, and you could have gone back in time. Still, you could have even done the Fantastic Four that way, because you've gone back in time to do other things, right?
You even open the door to bring back ScarJo.
Yeah.
You have the situation where you have to leave something to take the stone, but has anybody ever brought it back? What happens?
Yeah, we said this before, yeah.
Do you get that soul back? Right? Like, does that person get to come back? And then in that, does she have to also now be all clandestine with him? Because technically she wasn't there for all that time until things catch up with them to where she can actually appear again because she died in the other version. Right? Like, so there's things you can play with that there's fun. Like, I don't get it. You can even have an adventure where he's got to be what is it? Nomad is his other one of his other aliases or whatever in the comics, because he has to work with one of the other Avengers somehow, and he has to keep himself, keep the other person from realizing who he is too soon or something like that. There's all kinds of fun things you can do with that. I don't like time travel stories, but this is actually a fun idea for a time travel story.
But it's not a time travel story in the way that they're normally implemented when creative bankruptcy. Like, it made sense to the context of the overall story, and so to continue that makes perfect sense. It's not like, well, it's actually creative. It's not creative bankruptcy.
Yeah, I would love to see what led up to that point where he sits down on the bench and he's old man Cap now. Let's see what happened.
What a shame! Absolutely wasted. Absolutely wasted. You've been awfully quiet on this, Culture.
Yeah, sorry, Culture. I kind of dominated that one. My bad.
Okay,
that's all good.
First of all, there's no way that this movie was going to be good. There's no way that you're going to be able to put the toothpaste back in the tube. There is no soul in all of these projects now. All of them have been gutted of the things that made them great. That bears out in the comics as well. You have not had quality storytelling, proper characterization, even anything that makes sense to have a quote unquote mantle passed from one to another. Every time that they've done characters that are bologna sausage, they've had to bring back the originals because they just can't stick the landing with the handoff, the exchange, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be the same thing. No, the very few people accept Sam Wilson as Captain America in its current iteration because the end of Endgame was such garbage. Everything about Endgame at the end was garbage. They foiled an opportunity to handle all of this much better in an effort to pursue A-Force and all of their diversity garbage. So that's again, this is basically now diversity Marvel diversity America, brave novel that you should have been paying attention to. So it's padding. It just looks bad, but that's what this is, and again, I mean, it's like, all right, well, nothing's good here. Red Hulk looks like garbage. Have you seen that?
I got an image in the background here. I think this is legit too. Yeah.
Look at that toy.
Got it. Oh, right.
Yeah. And I've seen another one too that looks similar to this, and I think it's legit because that is actually, it may not be, but it looks pretty close to that. Actually,
I've seen a few
pretty
of those.
bad. Yeah.
And it's there's nothing good there. I mean, you can't bring back good. You can't even bring back the good characters now. That's how bad it is. I mean, first of all, you can't bring back Chris Evans. Not that I would want him back, but
look at Captain America. It looks like Cat Williams.
Here it is. Here's one of the ones that's been going around, and I don't know.
Looks like Cat Williams. Doesn't he?
Are these
actually
supposed to be like chibi style?
I don't know. Things? Does he not look like Cat Williams? Anyone gonna?
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Right, what are you sharing, Tom? What's this?
This is the one I got yesterday with the other.
Oh my God, that's not real.
It's supposedly
that
real.
Cannot be real.
I shit you not. That's Harrison Ford.
It looks like
I think it is. This is the same one I saw yesterday, only this is a better version than the one I saw yesterday.
That cannot be real, Tom.
I'm going to go on a limb and say this is, because I wasn't even sure about the Falcon at first, and I got it from the same place. So
I don't. That has to be fake.
Would you put that past modern Marvel though?
What, where's the bone structure?
Well,
They don't know what that is anymore, ILM.
Yeah, this could be mid transformation. You don't know.
No, this looks like a standee culture because this is the bottom part of it.
Oh
like
gosh, is that
for
really?
a theater? Yeah, that's what I think it is, or for Taco Bell or McDonald's or whatever. I mean,
oh no,
because that's where this stuff came out of. It came out of the McDonald's leak thing. So that's why I'm starting to think it's real. I didn't post this because I wasn't sure because it was a different picture, but it was the same image. And I'm like, oh, that can't be real. I had the same reaction you guys did. And then
like, where's his neck?
Exactly.
It's a genetically modified cherry.
So, I mean, I can't confirm, but I'm thinking, considering it came from the same place.
I
think that is from a standee for like McDonald's or the theater. Yeah.
Has Red Hulk ever looked that bad though?
No. He basically looks like the Hulk, but red.
Like, Red Hulk just looks sunburnt from stuff.
What's funny is I want to find that interview because supposedly Harrison Ford, when he was asked about the Red Hulk, said, "What the hell's a Red Hulk?"
Oh, I can believe it. I can absolutely.
This was after he's been shooting, so that means he had no clue. No clue. No. So he probably doesn't even know what the hell's going on in this movie.